viable.
All I'm going to say is Advent is like a mad scientist that you guys are all going to fall in love with by the end of this series when he outcalls Alexi B, and we're all sat here going, wow.
It all starts with this pistol, and it's a good flashbang. Given that much, that's an open B bomb site. They are launching themselves in towards CT spawn as well. Alexi B locked off in towards ruins. It's all fine. They were going to run through that smoke, thinking better of it, and the bomb should be planted here. This is going very well.
Oh, yeah, really know he's here. Nice evasive turning. And that's a good opening.
See? You love that.
Bunny hop round the corner.
You love that, don't you?
Never seen it before.
You're already kind of enamored by the whole thing, aren't you?
Yeah, I kind of like that, to be honest with you.
It's not the default plan. That smoke's not going to go down where they wanted it. Does still cool. God, dear.
What?
Hello?
So the
Good
round
try.
might be over. Jam Young would have to hit some crazy shots here. They're holding it, they're bodyguarding it, and there it is. Na'Vi with a really very effective to pull the crosshair.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But at least the bomb was planted, boys. Cyclone will have Galil's pretty much across the board. It's Advent, so we'll be operating with the Tech 9, focusing a bit more on the utility. And we'll see if Na'Vi can hold them at bay. Rifles on rifles here, and you can see Cyclone approaching it in a default manner. Not too much pacing, as the CTs have full control of Banana right now. Nade down towards T steps from JL as he sets up Alexi B. This is where the first encounter should go down, and Cyclone are ready to push the smoke.
Alexi right here, but Kaze is the one to win that fight out. And so now Na'Vi know about the extent of this force buy. They've seen Galil's in play. But a 5v4 for Cyclone, and they ease into this banana control, now looking for a bit of a say-so over in top mid. So just kind of going through the motions early on, looking to take banana and top of middle to really restrict the info that Na'Vi have.
Well, he's done a great job so far. A rotation from Ima towards B side of the map leaves Simple alone as Bit is dropped, and now full mid control is granted as they start to push in towards the arch side here. Simple will have to push the smoke and try and answer back. Great shots towards the arch side, gets the double kill, finds the bomb, can't get the third here, but gives them a fighting chance on the retake.
Yeah, I mean, they're still not clear that the A site is open, and Mozzie is going to be the one to take that gamble. Now the bomb can go down. I think they must have just had a quick look at the names, JL and Ima, on that retake. Now they are low. Jam Young and Kaze very susceptible to these M4s and FAMAS. I say that as a Galil is found instead. JL makes his preference clear. Not an easy retake by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, they just need to not peek. You know, that's really all Cyclone had to do here. Na'Vi were always going to give that a look in and like see if you're overextending, if they're kind of given a reason to go for it. And as you said, like with so many of them low, the guy peeking would have probably been Mosier. And so suddenly that could have been a way in for Na'Vi. When they don't give them that fight, it's not really worth Na'Vi hanging around for it.
Yeah. And Jam Young flashed in towards the boiler side. He's going to be taking early space. It's good to have Amps early. He's already managed to relay that information to his team. A current 3-2 division of Na'Vi's defense. But investing around those rifles, Hank, it does mean there's a lot of weight into this one for Na'Vi.
Oh, absolutely. And loss bonus will be a 1900 into the next round. So this is a hard reset on the CTs. On the CT side right now, we'll see if they can actually defend this B assault. Molotov's deployed. Mosier confirms the sandbags are clear. It's JL, bear in mind with one of the rifles. Here's the Galil in hand, still has a smoke, which he's ready to deploy at the last possible moment here. Alexi B, flashbang towards first oranges, and it's continuing with the defo here, removing vision from the defensive side. Mercury rotate, pick up the bomb, and a B execution is looking likely here. Falling back.
5 seconds here.
Yeah.
Surely you're not wrapping B with this little time left. 20 seconds on a B wrap? Is there even time for this? Oh, God. Well, this is some of that out-of-the-box thinking, but this Galil is still alive. And so the time will get the better of Cyclone here. JL wins it to the clock and even gets away with one once the time is already done.
From Cyclone, and they could begin to spiral here. They will force buyback in response, but what a devastating call to make in round number 3. Na'Vi back on their feet. They can't believe their luck.
Yeah, I think that's what those smiles are about.
I think one of the things that's exciting about Cyclone is, you know, when we look at like kind of teams from Asia that have risen up, I'm really thinking of the Mongols here. They've set a bit of a precedent of like EU-centric Counter-Strike, but I think under the leadership of someone as tenured as Advent, who's been around for, you know, like 10 years now, I think. He's kind of got his way of envisioning the game, right? Okay. And so I think it might be a bit more of like an atypical, you know, like Asian CS team. How it used to be. I like it.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of play styles will be brought to the table today. For now, 5 players making their way towards the arch side. Mercury's already got some space here with the Glil in hand. He'll call for his teammates to rotate over. Time is of the essence once again. 40 seconds. Immer waiting patiently on the corner of quad. Back up from Bit with the rifle in towards the pits. Should be first contact here. Good dink. And might want to fall back off it.
Or not. He actually goes forward and takes 2 down with the MP9. Mercury gets nothing done from his long space, but hold on. Jam Young and Kaze got something to say. If they can find Simple, or if he can find Simple. Kaze only 17 points of health. He's found the headshot necessary. Has he got the plant in him? That would be wonders for the cash. Gets it done. Securing, ooh, yeah. At least $800 per player. That's if he doesn't win it. He shouldn't be winning this. Admittedly, there is no HE. It's just going to be a gunfight. They're crab walking into him, and he's trapped the numbers out of the round. Simple getting himself a pair of frags as well before Kaze ran at him.
All right, well, it was a good second round for Spy. Could be in a bit of trouble here now, lads, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
3-1 down. Things starting to kind of simmer down as well. They'll be having a partial bye here in round number 5. It's Tech9's Deagles, and you can't imagine much action coming forth here.
Yeah, I want to see as well, you know, what Kaze can bring to the table. I've always been a fan of this guy. I actually have a bunch of Kaze stickers back from when he was in Flash. But, you know, when he kind of first came onto the scene, this guy was like a young star, right? Someone who had all this potential and could take hold of games single-handedly. But that was all the way back in 2017, right? And I think he was like 22, 23 when he like really exploded onto the scene. So I'm curious how he is now that he's approaching 30 years old.
Yeah, hate to be there. So old. Be annoying, wouldn't it?
You're telling me.
But that's not bad. At least he got some territory on the map here. The arch side with a minute remaining. It is going to be a 4-3 in favor of Na'Vi, however. Alexi B starting to encroach in that position as well from CT Sport. A nice boost. Na'Vi not presenting any opportunities for a kill, though. However, Simple should be mowing them down. The M4 in hand, working in tandem with Bit in the pit. And just Mosier remaining, and as predicted, pretty uneventful round there.
Just ever. What's your favorite statistic ever? If you had to really pick one.
Really had to. Really like
just kind of narrowing it down.
God, yeah. I've never really thought about it.
Yeah, go on.
You guys have favorite statistics?
Oh, gosh, yeah. I'm a big fan of utility damage, personally. That's my favorite.
Okay, so it is still like tangentially related, rather directly, actually.